Hey, what is up, you guys? My name is Joel from Heavy Ammo Unbound. It's been a minute since we've sat down and had a little chit chat, just about things in general. I don't think I've ever actually posted like a real commentary on this channel. However, it is Wednesday as you're seeing this, and Brendan decided, well, with everything that's been going on in Destiny, we were kind of sitting down talking about the story and where things are going. And I had a theory for what's going on, and Brendan said that I should make a video about it, so it's just going to be a real short one, really quick. Basically, if you don't know what's happening, spoilers if you care about the story at all or anything like that. But basically, with this season, the Vex turned off the lights in the last safe city, and our whole goal has been to kind of try to fix that and get the lights back on, pay the electric bill, do all that kind of jazz. And basically, there's been, week by week, they've been adding more story, as they kind of do with the seasonal model nowadays. And the most recent one, they kind of revealed that Savathune did have a part in this with one of her buddies called Queria or something like that. Basically, her hand is within this, and she's the whole reason behind the lights being off. And now there's a bunch of taken ooze and balls around the tower. But there is a lore page called Ripe that was just added for the seasonal lore book. And if you read into it, you kind of get some insight on Savathune having her hand in this situation. Basically, she talks about how she's giddy with joy about being where she's at, kind of just keeping a low profile and saying that she has basically taken over someone's body in the tower who is widely respected, and basically has an inside look onto the operations going on within the tower. Now, a lot of people had kind of theorized that that would be Osiris, which makes a lot of sense because he is basically handling every single operation going on right now within the Vanguard. And in the most recent week, Ikora kind of gave him access to all of the archives for everything in regards to Savathune, and basically made it so he is heading up every bit of the operation going on right now. And next to that, he's also kind of just saying some weird shit all the time. Like he wanted to capture Queria instead of killing her. He's always listening to everyone's conversations, blah, blah, blah. But with all that being said, kind of just a quick recap of that. I mean, you can obviously tell looking back. Today I played through all of the missions because I haven't touched Destiny in about 4 weeks. So I played through all the story missions today, basically. There's a part where Lakshmi sings the Savathune song, saying people have been singing it, and it's that same exact tune. So you can definitely see that that Savathune has a hand or an influence over parts of the Vanguard. So, now to get to my theory, after that bit of a ramble, I was talking to Brendan about this today. Crow has been in every single season, pretty much. I think apart from this one, I believe he was in it for, like, very briefly at the start of the season. But Crow has been in the season, or in the game now, for quite some time, and we're meant to believe that he's turned a new leaf. And obviously we've seen that he kind of has a little bit, and he's a better guy. But the whole reason that he has such a huge purpose recently is obviously because he's been saying that he's communicating with the Traveler. So my whole theory was the whole reason that Osiris brought Crow under his wing is so I think that what happened, instead of Sagira sacrificing herself to save Osiris, I believe that that Savathune had a hand in killing Sagira so she can get Osiris into that weakened state to possess him. However, the other thing, my theory was that Savathune had sent Osiris there and the Crow to meet up because I think that instead of the crow actually speaking with the traveler and communicating with the traveler, this whole time he has been tricked and he's actually been communicating with Savathune. So my whole theory basically was that Savathune, or the traveler in Crow's mind, basically told Crow to meet up with Osiris there so she can get Osiris weaker in order to possess a person of power and get an inside look into the Vanguard operation. So I don't know if that's obviously going to be correct. It's probably pretty outlandish. It's just a cool thought to think about. This whole time Crow has been talking to the traveler. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I'm pretty positive there hasn't been any lore specifically stating that we know for a fact that he's actually communicating with the traveler. But I just think that'd be a really fun twist to add into it. I still do believe that it's most likely Osiris that is being possessed by Savathune. But that's just my theory about the crow and why he's been such a huge plot point basically for so long now. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.